got here. I got to Canon Beach. Look at this. There's not many people here. It's really awesome. It's kind of dead. This is in honor of my best friend, Jana, because she died a couple of weeks ago and it sent me over the edge. That was the last straw. I miss her so much. She was amazing and awesome and funny. And in 1984, this is where her and I came. And we rented some buggies, went over the sand dunes. I'm usually pretty gutsy. I usually like climb things and do crazy stuff, but I'm afraid of things that are motorized. So I never even left the little middle part where the sand dune buddies were. I was afraid. But she went cruising. She went all over the place. And it was, wow, look at that cool mountain or hill or whatever it is. So, yeah, and by the way, look at that. Wow. It's dark and gray here, but the clouds are amazing. It's beautiful. I can hear the ocean. And I wrote a poem for Jana, by the way, in one of these vlogs. I'm going to read it to you because it describes who she is. I met her at 20. I could barely, wow, I'd been here for 6 years, I guess, but I still had a really, really strong accent. And she's the funniest person I ever met, and she laughed at everything I said. It makes you feel good when people laugh at stuff that you say. Everything was funny to her. She loved life. She was the best. And, look at all that foamy stuff. Yeah. So, by the way, I decided to call the van Klink because her last name was Klink. And somebody suggested Klink, and I like it a lot. That was her, her maiden name before she met and married her awesome friend and husband, Mikey, that I'm also good friends with, whom I love, whom I've also known for, 20-something years. I've known Jana for 6 years, 36 years. And, so my van's going to be Klink. Wow. This is so cool. Yeah, when I moved from Germany, my mom moved when I was 10, and I didn't see her I saw her once in 4 years. And then I came to Canada, and I saw my dad, not for 6 years, and all my family was left in Germany. So my family, my friends were always my family until I had my own kids, who I'm super close to, obviously. But other than that, I was closer to Jana than anybody. And she was a character, man. She was who she was, and not politically correct. They said they would see us come down the street and think we were an old married couple. We'd be shaking hands at each other. And she'd be like, Uli, you have to talk to every scroty dog and touch everybody, every dog all the time. She was so kind. It was just fun. We were so different. But she knew how to. I'd be like, Jana, don't be such a biatch. And she'd go, really? Am I being like that? Oh, okay. She shook her little finger like this all the time. She squinted her eye. She couldn't see that well. She was kind of semi-blind. So when she reads anything, especially later, she'd be like looking at it this close. And she liked her little treats. And when she came to Birch Bay, she'd be like, Uli, she called me Uli, you better have some crab ready. You better tell those friends of yours to go out on the boat and get some crab, because I want some little crab and a little bit of wine, and I need a little this and a little that. She was so amazing. So, Klink, my van, and I are on our way. Oh, God, I miss her. I sometimes forget about it, because I'm not there all the time. And then I think about it and I freak out. But I think she's watching me right now. And here's another thing. Just a week before she died, I talked to her in San Diego. And when everybody else said, you're crazy, what do you mean? What are you doing down in LA? You can't just do that. Oh my God, who does that? She was like, you know what? You do it. The kids are gone out of the house now, and you've taken care of Raji and whatever you know, and you got, yeah, you do what you need to do, and good for you. Go past your fears. Love you, Klink, Jana. Used to call her dumb. Heck, that's what we call each other. Okay.